Well, good morning again in a very wet, rainy Leeds yard at the moment. It's a bit cold. We've just come up to 10 past 6 at the minute. I decided to start a bit later. I just struggled getting out of bed this morning. We got a 9 o'clock Doncaster this morning out of Doncaster back into Doncaster, which I think they're going to try and get us on another one at the back of it. And then we've got a 1 o'clock Grimsby at some point, I think, today as well. So I think it's just going to be one of them agonising days today. That's just going to be frustrating all along, but well, we'll see how it turns out, won't we? But I think I'm going to go down the A1 this morning because, well, I think it's just going to be one of them days. So we might as well start it off right, aren't we? So apologies if that were a little bit of a blunt intro. I'm sort of feeling it's going to be one of them days today. I hate doing local short work. We've got 2 Doncasters today and a Grimsby, I believe, which I think the Grimsby is 1 o'clock. The first Doncaster's booked for 9, but just going to try it early. As I said, it's a small yard that we're going to, loading waste paper. I've done it before. It's not most ideal because you can't even park up outside because the road isn't wide enough. So I think we've got a 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock and then a 1 o'clock job today. So we've got 3 jobs in space of 4 hours. Which, I just don't like doing this type of work because you're too rushed. You're just rushing. You ain't got time to relax and do things properly. You're just rushing it, and that's when mistakes happen. But I'll try my best to try and stay positive. As you know, plans do change in this job, so we'll have to see what happens. Weather's not off to the best start, really, is it? Though it's raining, 6 degrees. No, it's not nice. It's not nice, but what can we do? Not a lot we can do. We just have to grin and bear it, really. Just have to grin and bear it. 30 mile away from Freightliner Doncaster, 7 o'clock BBS it's got us there at 11 minutes past 7, so we'll be at job for probably 7:45. So don't really want to try it much earlier than that because they'll probably have an 8 o'clock container booked, you see. We don't want to be getting it way too much. You know, that is trying it early. I'm not trying it at 9 o'clock, I'm trying it at 7:45, 8 o'clock, so that's early for me. So we'll see what they say, see what happens, and fingers crossed it turns out to be a good day. There we are, we're just getting into Freightliner Doncaster now. It's just picking a box up for us, so we'll go a long way around and then we're not in his way, so we can get positioned to put it straight on us. I think I've actually just seen one of ours going out with a box on for this job at where we're going, so that could be the 8 o'clock one, so fingers crossed we might be okay here actually. So I've managed to get hold of the office. We have got the 8 o'clock one here. He's just there now, so I said I'll leave it a couple minutes, which I've just done, and we'll head round. We've got a job through for the next one. We have got a 10 o'clock Doncaster, but it's not the same place. It's one out of iPort, a loaded box to deliver to a job outside of can I get in this way? Road ahead closed, roadworks to the right. Please tell me it's happened to the right. It must be because the remotest wagon's just come out now, waste wagon. Yeah, we've got another job for 10 o'clock, which is, it's going to be tight, but we can only do what we can do, can't we? Yeah, it should just past it, so we have come in the right way. Yard looks clear as well by the look. Oh no, like it's just on the weighbridge now. Is that wagon? That's the 8 o'clock one, or an earlier one. Maybe it might be at 7 o'clock one. Oh Christ, this yard is chaos, man. This morning, why are they pressuring us to come early for jobs, but we can hardly get in yard? I'll pull up next to Weybridge because he's going to have to come off. I pull up next to Weybridge, then we'll have to back up to drive onto the Weybridge now, annoyingly, but what can we do? Not a lot we can do. Just a frustrating yard, really. If we try and back up, I think he might be 8 o'clock one actually, that's just gone. There's no other container here, which is a bit of a bonus. Which is a bit of a bonus. I don't think we'll get on that Weybridge though. We should do. We should do. Watch our back end of the wagon. Yeah, we'll get on that. We'll get on that, then we can go get loaded. So at least it wasn't that bad really. We've done alright, to be fair. I imagined it'd been a lot worse, to be honest. Just got to watch myself getting on the Weybridge for the back tyres. Should be, we'll be alright, I think. Take it slow. There we go. We're on. Absolutely launched for some reason. I don't know why, but we're on. Just back up a wee bit. Why am I just going forward? Right, so I'll get off and go see him at the office here. And have my paperwork in and we'll go get loaded. Right, so we are actually loaded. We've just been busy sorting out paperwork and phone calls in that job there. We're just round the corner from it now, just got off the phone with the office. Managed to grab us a 9 o'clock VBS straight away to get the box off at Freightliner. And then we got to race round to iPort, hope that there's no queue, get in and out in about 40 seconds to be over to our job for 10 o'clock at this LRAD in Doncaster. So, you know, there's a possibility. There's a possibility. I don't think it's looking entirely likely, is it? To be fair. But hey ho, what can we do? We should get out after this white car coming that way and then the black car coming the other way. There you go, we're going. We're going. And we are out. Yeah, there's not a bad loading at that place where we've just been that remotest. Straightforward in there. We got lucky that the 8 o'clock one were just leaving when we got there, like. So we got lucky. We were straight in and out, just come up to 10 to 9. So like I say, good turnaround really. Can't grumble at that. As we make our way the 5.2 mile back to Freightliner Doncaster. Well, let's see what iPort's like. Doesn't look too bad at the minute. Let's have a look. Well, there's a few. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 in front of me in total, which is not horrendously bad, but it could be better. It's 9:30 at the minute, so we are definitely going to be late for the job, which we knew anyway. But what can we do? What can we do? It's just how it's fallen at the minute, isn't it? So we what about our trailers drop here? It's just how it's fallen, so we'll just have to sit in this queue, wait, and hopefully it's not too long a turnaround and we don't lose another job this afternoon. But I'll get off and sort this trailer out because we just need to sort the pins out, and then we can hopefully just get straight in and back out again, but I don't think it's looking overly likely. Oh, that's just round to get our box on now. It's just bringing it down and lining her up. As heavy as this one, or it says it's heavy. It's heavy. This is heavy. There we go, she's on. Oh, Christ. No, I can't get a gear to pull it in. There we go. Trying to get a gear to pull it in, it's trying to pull it in fifth. The daft trucks there. Oh well, she's on and we're away. We're 20 mile away from the job. 20 minutes away from the job, 12 mile away. Let's have a look what time it's roughly got us there. I told them about between half 10 and 11 o'clock, and they said they'd let them know. It's got us there at 10:36. Perfect. We'll certainly take that. So we just got to get these twist locks done when we get to this gate up here underneath the canopy, and then round to the job outskirts of Doncaster. I think it's Carside it's called, so let's crack on over there. Well, this is us just turning here for Woodhouse Lane. 7.5 ton except for access. Love it, just love it. This has got some F behind it, this box. I don't know if you can hear turbo blowing like out on it. It's struggling to pull this. This has some serious weight behind it. But we've had a fairly smooth ride over, really. Every single roundabout we've been straight out on, pretty much. Once we got rolling again on the M18. So we're half a mile down this road in, it's on the right. Just before we get back to the M18. We can't get off of the M18 there, like, but it's where it is. We'll just slow down here a little bit. There we go. Slow down, we got more control then. Nice big quarry on the right. Didn't know there was a quarry out here. So we are past the quarry then. And there's like a bit of a lake. And then it's on our right hand side. We're looking for Elrad Group. So that's Breeden. Fairly big quarry is that, actually. Big body of water as well that they've got from it. So were we in this one where that car's just come out then? Must be. Carside Park. It's at Hatfield is this job, not Carside. Carside in the place. We're just waiting for a gap. Might go here. If I can get a gear. Oh, come on, Jesus Christ, sat with the truck. How long does it take to get a gear? Rouen, all visitors and vehicles. I'm guessing Elred Group. I'm guessing we're down here. Guessing we're down here. It's Rouen Products. Definitely an Elred trailer. Might have come wrong here potentially. Maybe further back in the yard. Maybe. Chris Hater. Just watching for forklifts. Artificial super grass. Could have come wrong here. We might have come wrong here. There's a lad stopped though on his foot and his walks. Rendit. Guessing this is like a one-way system around this place then. Rouen potatoes. Yo. What, on that ramp? Hang on. Hiya.
Just pull it there and back up towards that ramp.
Yep.
I'll be waiting 10-15 minutes.
Oh, he's spot on. Oh, there we go. Pulling here and back up to the ramp. He'll be with us in 10-15 minutes. Yeah, it's all train carriages and that, and wheels and that in here. Oh, I remember, I know where this place is, I recognise it now. I pass it all the time on the road. I thought it was always potatoes that they did in here. Must have got rid of this old yard here and gone on to something else. Oh well, fairly straightforward job then. So, just back it up towards that ramp and get it shrunk back ready for them. Happy days, we like jobs like this. like jobs like this. They must have just moved into this place, you see. Not been in long and changed signs over yet. Just going to straighten up a little bit so I can see ramp. It's not fully straight as the ramp, annoyingly. Not fully straight, but no worries. I imagine they'll probably square it up to the ramp anyway, the doors anyway. I think if we more or less got it at that. So what I'll do is I'll get it shrunk back so that when they're ready for us we get straight on and tipped. Right, we'll try again now that my camera's going to turn on. Did record a clip of getting out of there for the job, but I don't think we'll put it in because my camera facing me won't turn on, and that's what's got the microphone media mod on it, so that's always nice to have. Always nice, isn't it? So we're going back to Doncaster again for another Doncaster to Doncaster job today. They've given that Grimsby one to somebody else, which, you know, fantastic. I love it. So I think we're going to get parked up in our yard tonight in Doncaster, so that's the night out we're losing this week. And then tomorrow we load in Doncaster again to go back to Doncaster, I think, to then go load somewhere else to then head down to London Gateway with it on a Thursday afternoon. Absolutely love it, just love it. So we're going to have done 80 mile all day today, and then tomorrow's going to be 400 mile on a Thursday. Just love it, just what you want in it. Couldn't ask for any better. So we've just got out of that job now at 11:30. We're going to have 45 minutes in a lay-by somewhere because we need a break, because we've not stopped all morning to have a break anyway long enough. So we'll crack on, get over and have a break, and hopefully try and figure out what we're doing, because they've not sent out through, they're just sending one job through at a time at the minute, which I don't particularly like, because we never know where we're going. So I'm going to get off, I'll go have a break, try and calm down a bit and pick my mood up a bit, because it's drops now after that, and then we'll crack on with the rest of the day, which probably won't be much longer, but you know, oh well, is what it is. We've got a job at that job we've got in Doncaster this afternoon, well today, was the 10 o'clock job that we did this morning at Remodis. It's the 10 o'clock one, so they could have put it on the back of us when we were at Freightliner to cover, so it'd have been on time and then come and done this one, but oh well. There's a lay-by coming up here anyway, just where the cyclist is, so we should hopefully get in there, get 45 minutes in here, get a clean card for what little of the day we've got left. Oh god, I could just park up now, to be fair. Just one of them now. It's just turned into one of them. So we come into this nice smooth lay-by. There's a bus stop at the end of it, and it is on a bus route, so we'll stop here just a little bit more. Bus should get in at that. So now we're going to get off, because you can't actually see where the bus markings actually are, or even if this is just a bus lay-by. This could just be a bus stop, you know. This could just be a bus stop, but there's no markings, you can't see any. So what do you do? God's sake. Well, I'll go have a little think about it, and then we'll crack on with the rest of the day. Well, it's making our way out of Freightliner now. We had a break, we've got the box off at Highport, and we've got the box on, and we know what we're doing for tomorrow now. So we've discussed it with the office and we've come up with a plan. So the box we were going to take down a Gateway tomorrow is a loaded one. Gary loaded it on Tuesday. It's just been in storage. So it's a 20-foot box, is that? So we're getting that on to take down a London Gateway. But we're also getting another box on out of Riley's, an empty one, to load in the morning at CMC in Alfreton, 10 o'clock. We'll just get out of this junction. Yeah, straight out again. So we're getting a loaded one on, which is going to be on the front of the trailer. We're getting two 20-foots on, so they're going to be either end of the trailer. Let's quickly set my sat nav up for this route, even though I roughly know where I'm going. So we're going to be getting one on front and one on the back. So the empty's on the back, which we're going to load in the morning at CMC. Then we're having a loaded one on the front that we're getting on tonight. So we're going to have weight on the front but not on the back of the trailer, but it should be under weight. It's about 7.5 ton the box we're picking up loaded. Both going to be hazardous. They're both going down to London Gateway. So we are getting a night out tonight. We'll get the box on and we'll go down park at Junction 29 truck stop, which should be all good. So we'll get a night out. We're getting 2 jobs done tomorrow for them, so everybody's happy. Well, we're loaded. 3rd job completed. Can relax a bit now. We've done it. We've got through it. Oh, it's just come 10 past 12. No, 10 past 2. Sorry. Watching the tyres on this because it's. Christ, this is heavy. We're through. Yeah, so it's just come 10 past 2. We've got a 2 o'clock BBS, so we can get straight in on this at Freightliner Doncaster. We're literally 15 minutes away at the minute. A quick jaunt over to Riley's to go see Daz to get a box on, and from there into iPort, get the loaded one on the front, then down to Junction 29 and parked up, and done for the day. We got through it. We've persevered. It's been a long day at the minute. I know it's only 2 o'clock when it starts till 6, but it's just lagged because of short journeys and not really doing a great lot, to be fair. Just little bits to and from all the time. The longest journey we had, we're driving down to Doncaster this morning from Leeds. You know, that ain't usually the case. There's some rattling going on. I don't know if you can hear it. It's on this road, it's awful. We're nearly at the end of it. We've just got to get out onto the main roads, the main bit. That is half of the battle. There'll be a gap come eventually. There always is. There's always a gap. Always a gap. But the gap is straight away. Hey. Even better. Even better, managed to get out straight away. So we'll get round to Freightliner, get this off straight away. Hopefully there's no cars parked in turning circle bit. I'll show that when we get there because I didn't show it last time I was on the phone, but there were a car parked there and I'm sure parked there when I went back just then when I went in to go get this box. Hopefully that's the way. It did make it a bit tight. This box is 1.5 tons heavier than the last one, which in the grand scheme of it don't make much difference, but it struggled like hell pulling it around last time, so a bit heavier it'll struggle even more. Well, car's still parked there. Let's see if we can get it round, because this is heavy. This is on limit of the truck at times, is this at some junctions. When I get a gear, no, I've actually stalled. What a daft truck. We've got to screw it round that tight. Jesus Christ. It'd be alright if my truck were actually behaving somewhat well. It's trying to pull in fourth. It'd start pulling in second, it'd get rolling, but then it'd just go to fourth then, and it just can't put weight in fourth at the minute because it's too heavy. It's almost like computers failing on it a bit, but oh well. Not to worry, we've got round in end. Luckily there were no queuing, so we'll go get this box off in Freightliner and then crack on over to Riley's to get a box on, and then iPort to get the other box on. Well, let's just get our box on finally. The day is nearly done. Just got to get parked up with it now, which is always good. There we go, it's on. Truck fired up. And there we go. Move away. She's going to stop rolling. There we go. There we go, she's away. So that's just two 20-foot containers on and ready to rock and roll for tomorrow. Keep an eye out for lifters coming around here, and then we'll be out on the road. It is full ADR this now. We are class 3 and class 9 we've got on, so flammable and miscellaneous at the moment. So we'll take it steady. Box is only 7 ton, but I've just put the tag axle down manually because it does balance it out a bit, because it sits a bit lower the back end then, so it's less wobble on the potholes and that. So we'll keep the tag axle down on it for now, just because all weight's on the front, there's no weight on the back end, there's only 2 ton in weight, but you've got all the trailer axles, so it probably does balance out really in a sense, so we can't grumble at that. Can't grumble. So we'll get these twist locks done up, crack on down to junction 29 truck stop. We're 27 mile away, so we've got a lift, we've got a shouldn't have coming straight for us because it couldn't wait 5 seconds. Oh well, it is what it is. Our final approach to parking up, less than a mile away. Wasn't so bad getting out the roundabout southbound. There's no traffic lights on there, so the fly around the roundabout, but I got lucky, I managed to get quite a big gap to get out, so we got out alright. Plus we ain't got that much weight, and there's only 7 ton in weight on the front, 2 on the back, so we're 10 ton in total, so we're about 24 ton overall, so that's not horrendously bad. It could be a lot worse. So we are laughing. I just hope the box tomorrow is not a rate heavy box that they loaded. Paperwork only says 4 ton, but I don't believe that. I think that'll be heavier than that we load at CMC. It's usually big IBCs that we load. Big IBCs on limit, usually about 28 ton pulling out of there, it feels like. But no bother, we'll find out tomorrow. I think I should be able to get the stickers on okay as well in the little gap that we've got between the trailers, between the boxes. So all good on that as well. It's all looking good. We've just come to 4:30 now, so we'll get an hour overtime out of today. Which is better than no. Which is better than no. Just come around this roundabout. I'm just taking it steady because obviously all weight's just on the front at the minute. There we go. Obviously I don't know how this one's loaded that we've got on this loaded hazardous one. I imagine there's some bolt liquid on it at some point. Oh, we'll see if we can get on the back fence. I think I'll just go in and straight round to the right here. Oh, we'll easily get on the back fence. If I'm looking at right, bloody yeah, we're looking miles away then. Oh, looking at wrong triffing yard. But we'll get in, round to the right, and parked up on the back. But it's nice and quiet. So it is meant to be one way around here, but you can't get parked in the back unless you come round this way. Where's this lad going here? Do I go for that end spot there? Do I? I might do. I might go for this M1. I think I'm going to be one of them. Get next to that trailer that's parked on the end. That'll do me then. The brakes will release. We've got a bit of room then on the side of us. There we go. Let's watch front end of that car transporter actually. There we go. So I'll tuck this right into the corner I think, then we've got loads of room on that side of us. Happy days. Let's wash the back end. Make sure we're over the lines. Just going to jump out and quickly check the back. And that side as well. So we're clear of that trailer, someone can get under it. And we must have a good few feet. Oh, we've got loads of room at back of us to knock it right back. Yeah, we can go right back here. That'll do us. That will do us. Parked out of the way, which is always nice for hazardous loads. We're away from them fuel pumps because obviously we are flammable as well tonight. Just knock it back a little bit. And I think that'll do us at that. So we are in and parked up. Happy days. Well, our day's not actually quite done yet because we've got to go park somewhere else in this site. There were a lad that were parking wagons up, so I had a word with him, and because we've got flammable on, they want to put us in the overspill car park, which is fine. I'll be quieter in there anyway, to be fair. Let this car go, that's coming up. So we've just got to head round there and park up there, which is fine. It's all good. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather ask now and get moved than at 7 o'clock tonight or something like that, and it's going to be a pain. So it's always good to ask. So he's phoned up and they said, yeah, put him in overspill car park with having flammable on, blast free. So obviously they've got big fuel tanks in there for diesel pumps, so it's the last thing we want in it. Last thing we want. So hopefully it's nice and quiet in here, to be honest. I'm hoping so. And it says up past the jet wash, there's a sign that says no entry on it for the gates, reverse in there. It says all meters round there, which is all good. Hopefully it's an alright reverse because there's a few cars behind me now. Of course it won't be, but you can guarantee there'll probably be a trucking wagon parked outside. Now we're all good at the minute. We're all good at the minute, so there's a car behind. I'm just going to have to watch for. Watch for that car. There we go, he stopped him. He stopped him. I'll just wait for the brakes to release. I think he's going to want us up against the wall here. I'd say anyway. I'd say furthest away. Make it easier for everyone else to get in as well. we go. We're okay here. At least we're up against fence, so we've only got one wagon parked at side of us as well here. Just making sure I get over so there's enough room for everyone to get in. He's watching us back, but not stood at the best side. Just watching him here. There we go, we're in. So, look, I'm glad we asked. He's just coming up now anyway to see what he says here.
You're spot on there now.
Yeah, no worries.
When you walk up to the shop, walk this side of the truck wash and you'll let truck over nothing, mate.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries, spot on, thank you, cheers.
What time you go in the morning?
It's probably about 7 o'clock,
This
so.
will be open from 4 anyway.
Oh, that's spot on, no worries, cheers, thank you. Oh, there we go, we're laughing. I don't think truck wash open till 8 o'clock anyway, so. But, you know, we'll have to be out of here for 7 just so we've got time to get away, so. Let parking brake off. There we go. So we're in again. Time for round 2. So I'll end this video now, hopefully, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's.